Impractical Jokers, are you ready? Yeah! They're not here yet. Are you ready? Yeah! How many are you here are familiar with them? Yes. All right, there's two people in the back. I'm going to roll a clip, get you guys used to it. Let's check this little trailer out. Check out these guys. Here they are, the Impractical Jokers. Up next, you know him,
Here we go. How's everybody doing?
All right, let's get into this. Everybody having fun?
So when I was asked to moderate the panel, I was thinking to myself, let's go to the beginning. Murr! Boo!
What's up, everybody?
Here we go. Hi, everybody.
All right. Hey, guys.
Can we get a round of applause for Chris Henchy, please?
Thank you.
He did a great job working with us. We actively started out not liking him.
Yeah.
And then it turned the corner to like, all right, he could stick around, and now we actually love him. So there he is, Chris Henchy, everybody. We love you.
The feeling's mutual.
And Chris, just to make your job a little easier, let's start with an icebreaker. We'll start in the first row on the right. We'll go this way till we get to the end. Your name, your favorite food, and your favorite color. Yeah.
Rob Emmer, you're up first.
Right.
There's Rob Emmer.
It is Rob Emmer. Fact, Rob Emmer?
There. Turtle. He's dressed as the turtle from the show. What do we call it?
The middle-aged
karate tortoise. Yes, Rob Emmer.
Stand up, Rob. Stand up, Rob.
Nope. There he is.
Fat Crow. You might know him as Fat Crow. That's him right there. When I say fat, you say crow. Fat crow. Fat crow. There you go, buddy. Hi, y'alls.
When do I get to start?
Now you can.
Now I go.
All you can.
So I did get thrown into with you guys pretty quickly, and what amazed me was the creative process that you guys go through, and I'm sure everybody who watches the show can see some of it. But let's get into the birth of a challenge, and tell me where does that come from, and also want to talk specifically about keeping secrets from each other, which is fascinating.
Well, as far as the birth of a challenge goes, one of us 9 months earlier will have sex with a challenge.
No, it is a challenge. It is a challenge for us.
Guys,
every challenge is a mistake.
It's funny that you brought up the secret thing, because that was one of the things I wanted to ask you about. Because in a normal world, right, you have a script for a movie and you just do it. But in our world, we came up with all. Shut that kid up.
Oh, God damn it.
It's 21 and older.
This is actually a Joe punishment.
Why doesn't everybody just turn their phones on too at the same time?
This panel is 21 months and older.
In the middle of it. We'll wait till you leave now. No, I'm just kidding. So Chris, you normally have a script and like ideas, but then we were like, hey, Hench, we have this great idea. We have a great idea for the movie. Just don't tell Sal about it. And he's like, what? And we're like, no, we keep secrets. That's what we do. And then like 30 seconds after that, you're like, oh, I got one for Joe. And Q pulls him in a room. So now within like the first day, in the first day of working with us, he has 7 things he can't talk to different people about. And he's trying to make a movie. So it was unbelievable for you to try to do. And, you didn't blow any secrets, which I was.
I did blow a secret. I blew a couple of them. One from Murr.
I was going to call you out.
No, I'm up for it. And the other one, a big one, I wrote it in the script that was distributed to everybody. And that morning they came over and go, you ruined Q's surprise. And it is the kind of thing that you have ruined a surprise birthday. You have ruined someone's, anything. It hurts. Because it does kill a big, giant, funny bit.
Yeah. We had to cut Q out of the movie as a result.
Come out. There was actual talk of replacing me with John Hamm. You remember that in the beginning? Yeah. Because I didn't want to go away
no, that
the
was
movie.
Ham.
Yeah.
Ham. Yeah. Delicious ham.
A rum ham. It would have been great.
Yeah.
But has that process changed from like I always think about like what you guys were doing in high school and creating these things and playing pranks on each other and challenges and punishments but how has that process changed? Like first and foremost with having a show, having it on for 7 years, and then, I mean, you've done hundreds of hours of these things. Like, it's so, even in the room, sitting with you guys is very difficult, but talk about that process and how, like, when are these inspirations coming? It's like when you're in the shower, when you're doing something, you see something?
Whenever Murray's in the shower, challenge.
I take a lot of showers.
At the beginning of every season, we sit down with our comedy producers who are here wandering around somewhere. I'm surprised they're not up here looking for attention. And we'll sit in a room and we'll just brainstorm. Like the first 3 weeks, we'll just sit down and come up with stuff. And then as you get up to go to the bathroom or to go get lunch, they'll start working on the stuff for you while you're out of the bed. So everybody just ties a knot in it because nobody wants to get tortured the entire time. But it's really the beginning of every season is spent brainstorming hundreds of ideas that mostly Sal rejects. And then we get like 20 good ones, and we do that process every once in a while.
Yeah, and it's some of them you'll notice, like if you look at, we'll find like a theme each season, and we kind of run that through. Like a couple seasons ago, we really latched onto, and it was a lot of fun to like reinvent it to not make each other laugh. Like you couldn't laugh, that became the goal. So that launched a whole bunch of different challenges, like the one where we sit in the waiting room and you have to do stuff and you can't laugh, or even the two-way mirror. Some of our favorite bits are just based on a little thing like
Or Crangus McBasketball.
Crangus McBasketball, yeah. That was another one where it's like, oh, okay, we like this idea of not making you laugh, not laughing through a challenge. So.
Yeah, let me see if Joe won't laugh to this fat bitch.
This fat bitch.
This fat bitch.
And then another great thing I witnessed, and it really was a fantastic experience working with these guys. When just also you start with an idea and the evolution of that idea, and how like it was great watching something start one way, and then after you guys, you have these great 4 voices and opinions, but talk about how those opinions, very strong voices, 4 of them. But talk about how you guys work together. But out of that process comes amazing, funny stuff that gets plussed every step of the way.
I'd say we agree on a lot more, right? Creatively, we are pretty much in sync on almost everything.
Well, we build. Like somebody will have an idea, and then we'll just take that idea and keep running with it and running with it. I think that's...
Yeah. What's great is like Henchy gets this look in his face because we're jumping in the middle of the 4 of us is not easy, and then you're directing us. So Henchy gets this faraway look on his face when we're giving him the 10th opinion about something he's just said. And I went over to his house for dinner the other night, and his 2 daughters were there, and they started ripping on him. He got the same look on his face, and I was like, there it is. We're like children.
I digest everything. I take it all personally.
I'll show you where what Joe is saying is true, that we build on challenges. We had the idea for a punishment for Sal, where we were going to put him at the top of a ski mountain with no skis, right? And at the bottom of the mountain originally was going to be his sister and I with a very long piece of spaghetti between us, and he's got to race to the bottom before we kiss. And then we said, wait, what if we're getting married at the bottom of the mountains and he's got to race down? And then we said, wait, screw the mountain.
Yeah.
Let's just marry his sister.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's literally how that happened. But then some ideas are just stupid, too. Like some ideas will just sit there and they'll be like, what if we made Joe a massage chair?
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, what happens? And it's like, no, Joe's a massage chair. And that's it. So it goes both ways with it.
You know, Murr, your Wikipedia page has you married.
He does.
Yeah, I was preparing for something.
Whenever
I look at your Wikipedia page a lot.
It's happened to me a few times. I've gone on a date. Yes, I have dates every now and then.
He's going to see Hamilton for his 20th time.
Right? And it's gotten me in trouble a few times. Like one girl like a year ago was like, you're married, according to the internet. I was like, no, I'm not.
So also working with you guys, let's talk about when somebody leaves the room. What's the cardinal sin? What happens? What can go wrong? One of us leaves the room. I watched it repeatedly. What do you not do?
Leave your laptop.
If you
Leave the laptop open. That's right. We got you. We play this game that you guys might know that we do. Keep the laptop.
Food or a laptop?
Food or laptop.
If you're mid-meal and you leave your food and you're gone, when you come back, that meal's gone.
Yeah.
Somebody else eats.
But there are rules. If you haven't touched it yet,
If it's not open or touched, it's off limits.
It's safe.
You've started and walked away. Big mistake.
And
Same
it doesn't
deals with-
matter if he's eating a full lunch and you have 3 pieces of pizza. He will eat those 3 pieces of pizza just to
I
teach you a lesson.
powered through a full pizza. You remember this? I powered through a Murray full pizza. Murr, this
Oh, yeah.
idiot.
I was
We're in
starving.
downtown Manhattan, and it was right after we did a Tenderloins video shoot. This kid.
Again? Again?
We were doing a Tenderloins video shoot, and we wrapped for the day, and we ended up going to a pizzeria, and we all ordered these personal pizzas that were about like 6 slices.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we all just finished eating, and Murray's pizza was late coming out of the oven. He came out, and he got a phone call, and he walked away. And we all looked at each other, and we all had just eaten a full pizza. And I was like, guys, we gotta eat this pizza. Yeah. And Sal's like, I can't, I'm full. And Q's like, I can't. I was like, I gotta eat this pizza.
Do it.
And I got that henchy look on my face. I just went to a different place and I just ate that pizza. And Murray came back and in
Crushed.
the corner.
I have-
decided to leave the box there, so he came back.
Yeah,
all,
just
do. Over the box.
I have never eaten pizza since.
Or if we leave our laptops open, that's also a fair game. Any social media, emails, even switching each other's desktop photo, which doesn't sound like much, but trust me, it pays dividends.
Well, I'll tell you a funny story. Last week we filmed a punishment you'll see on TV in about 2-3 weeks, where I had to compete in a roller derby with professional female roller derbers, right?
Roller
And-
derbyists.
Derbyists, right? And these are, very athletic women. And my punishment was I had to check one of the women and knock her over. I can't ski. I couldn't even do it, right?
You have to check all of the women.
Yes, and for every lap that I did that I didn't successfully check someone, the guys had my laptop open and could send any email they wanted to anyone, and I could not take that back until the episode airs.
Yeah.
So they ordered each other 3 $1,500 massage chairs from Brookstones.
Yeah.
They sent the email to my assistant. She ordered it.
Yeah. Of course you did.
1,500 each.
Yeah.
They're actually closer to, they were closer to 2,000 each. Actually. Feels good.
Get expedited delivery.
Let's just say we all feel relaxed up here, right?
We talked a little bit about and also working together and delved into a little bit of high school stuff. And my times with you, I don't think we ever talked about it, Monsignor Farrell.
Farrell, yeah.
Yeah.
They're here.
Farrell.
They're here?
St. Peter's rules. Yeah, except we went to Farrell. We're up here, and you went to Peters. And you're down there.
So,
Abe, it's an old Staten Island rivalry. I know it sounds harsh, but he know what he did. He knows.
So I'd love to talk about you guys, the 4 of you guys in high school, coming up with, messing with each other, challenges, punishments, and then to today. Like, what is the difference? Is there a difference? Is there, now it's on television and you have resources, but you talk about that for a couple minutes. 15 if you can. I'm out of questions.
I think 15 for you. There's a countdown clock looking at us, which is very ominous. I think we would just always make each other laugh through embarrassment, like even in high school, and that's the way it always happened, and it always went forward. Like in the beginning, Sal would opt to not take elevators with me. He would wait for the next one because he didn't want to get in the elevator with me because he knew when that elevator door closed and somebody else got in there, forget it. I was going to make him embarrass the hell out of him. So we would just always do this thing throughout life, and we went to an all-boy Catholic high school, so it's like a training ground.
You want to show them what you would do to somebody in the elevator? What would you do, Sal? You two would stand in the corner and go.
Yeah. So if somebody got in the elevator, me and Sal would just pretend we didn't know each other.
For the whole ride. Top of the Empire State Building, 100 floors, doesn't matter.
Some of those elevators are slow, too.
Yeah, and that wasn't just us. That was like all the kids in there. Everyone was kind of like that. That kind of probably molded us a bit the way we are.
Well, it's because we went to an all-boys school, right? I think that fosters that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
And we used to do improv together in high school, right? We in the Staten Island Museum, where they have a Jokers exhibit, they have video of us from senior year of high school doing improv on stage together. Pretty cool.
It's
Probably
terrible. It's so bad. We were like, ooh.
My hair looks glorious, though.
So now it's today. Let's talk about the difficulties, and I experienced those working with you guys, of being on True Television, touring, all the stuff you guys do, how hard is it now, and what lengths do you have to go to pull off these challenges and punishments with the people recognizing you, and you know, what's the new mode?
It'll be really interesting to see what happens after the movie comes out, right? I think that'll make the show more difficult.
Yeah, I mean, just so many people in Manhattan that the odds are we'll find someone that doesn't know us. It's a real gift that we shoot in New York City.
But we were in the middle of nowhere and couldn't pull challenges off because a truck would pull by and they'd go, "Oh, I know you guys."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Oh, we got to stand
Literally,
there for an
like
hour."
people will just come out of like a swamp, be like, "What is that them?"
Yeah.
But like out of nowhere. That's
Where
a
the
swamp person.
That's a swamp person voice.
What is that damn swamp? That's a swamp person.
Jokers is the #1 show among swamp things.
We have little tricks that we do. Like if we're doing like a PowerPoint presentation or a speech or things like that.
I know how to get around it.
Okay, I can't tell you the tricks.
Oh yeah, we got some tricks.
But there's ways that we find out if people have heard of the show or not.
Well, the big story you always tell is that people can't act normal when they try to fake that they don't know us, right? They turn it like
yeah, you can't. If you guys, people can't be themselves because there are the people that notice us and go, "Oh my God, big fan, thanks." Then there's people that notice us and then they think they're gonna be all cute and make believe that they don't notice us so they can get on the show. And those people you could tell from a mile away because they could never go back to just being their normal selves. They'll like walk up to the counter and be like, "I'd like to purchase a water, please."
Dead giveaway.
So we're like, "You know the show."
Yeah.
And they're like, "What?"
Yeah. We like to mess around with people that we know that they know the show and they're playing like all the time because they're on camera way before they even see us. So like we're in a grocery store, we'll have a bunch of the grocery store and the guys behind the scenes will see, and they'll be like, "Joe, this guy notices you," and I think this made an episode actually where I'll just.
Well, hold on, Joe. Hold on. Why don't we roll a quick little clip?
Oh, you have one?
I might have one.
Oh, you weren't in
I
the
might
room,
have.
Joe.
You know, if we're talking about you guys being recognized, why don't we roll a little clip?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Talk about glorious hair.
Yeah.
Jeez, I missed that.
Yeah.
Flowing lock.
I don't miss it. I don't miss it.
We'll have minutes for Q&A and like 10 minutes, 9 minutes and 52 seconds.
Do you know how much Q's hair costs to make into a wig?
No, they don't, James.
No.
$10,000.
Yeah.
It's a
Literally.
You just made a lot of people angry.
Yeah.
Hand stitched.
And what a waste.
Oh, what do I? Now, the show is popular all over the world. Like, so for four guys from Staten Island, what's the craziest I recognize you story, furthest away in the furthest reaches of this planet that you sit there and go, "I cannot believe this just happened"?
Costa Rica.
Oh yeah, this is early on too. But I took a vacation. This is like season 2.
Yeah.
I took a vacation to Costa Rica, and I don't know if you guys have been to any of Costa Rica's airports. Beautiful country. The infrastructure needs a little work. It's like I guess the only word is shit show. And this cabbie comes out in a cab with like no muffler and the door's red and the rest of the cab is yellow, and he guts out and he goes, "Hey, you want cab ride?" That's not how they speak there, but that's just
Was he from the swamp?
yeah.
He's like, "What? Is that damn?"
And then he's like, "Hey, I watch this show all the time, man." Blah blah blah. And that was a cabbie in Costa Rica who only saw it in dubbed. He didn't even know my voice.
Yeah.
Because there's somebody down there that's like, "Hey, Impractical Jokers." It's my voice on it.
Yeah.
That was a weird one.
recognized on the steps of the Vatican after season 2, but it was my mother who recognized me. So
The Pope watches.
the Pope's like, "Larry!"
Yeah.
My daughter recognized me on TV. That was kind of weird because I was, I watch the episodes. Bessie doesn't anyway. And we're sitting there, and I was just watching an episode, and she comes out and she looks at the TV and she goes, and she looks back and she goes, "You?" It's really funny.
I took
Man, that's him.
What's up? This was a fun story. I took a date to a charity event we did, and Derek Jeter was there. And this is before he got married, and he kept checking out my date's ass all night, and I was honored. I didn't get upset at all. I was like, "Holy shit, Jeter's checking out her ass." I made it.
What does that have to do with the question?
It was awesome.
You win.
So it wasn't you getting recognized; it was your date's ass getting recognized.
It was a great ass, I'll tell you.
There you go.
It's a world champion.
You should have seen Jeter's. Hey.
Hey-oh.
Thank you so much.
I was just gonna go. Q, you got a good ass too. I'll tell you right now.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you would know.
So, like, I know when you work on these things, you work 24 hours, and your mind's always thinking. Do you feel like you have to be on guard 24 hours, that at any moment something, like, that's got to put a sense of paranoia in your life. When you come home, when you do something might be happening. You might be getting locked in a car. You might be driven somewhere. You just don't know when these things are going to pop up. How do you live with that?
Sal always says it's no way to live.
No.
Murray struggles with it the most, I think.
I
right?
do. I deal with it on a daily basis. I legitimately think tonight is a fraud. Not this. I'm on a panel later with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think he's in cahoots with the guys. Because I don't know. What am I going to talk about?
Yeah, because that's a guy that I have his phone number.
know.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
If deGrasse Tyson starts giving me the business, I'm telling you, I don't know. We live in that fear, with that fear all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
We actually use it against Sal the most in his real life. Like, we've gotten him like 2 or 3 times. We put him in an elevator that he didn't know the elevator was ours, and he got stuck in it. We did that. And then we made him think he was going to federal prison. Yes. He went through a full deposition. He got served papers. We did that. He married his sister. I mean, there's a lot.
I'm in my year of being around you guys a lot, I constantly look for cameras whenever I talk to you guys.
Yeah.
I do scour the room looking for cameras. So,
Look in my bathroom. You'll find them.
My favorite thing is when we go into like a store, right? Or wherever, we have to get the idea, find the place, go to the place, get at least one person who's in charge there to let us be there. And we have to go in early, put in the cameras, and everybody else doesn't know. But there's got to be someone to give us access. But that's what we know and what we learned through being in television production. The average person doesn't know that. So my favorite is when I go into a store and like the owner is there and he goes, "Oh, are we filming the show right now?" I'm like, that is so impossible. Like, do you think we broke in here last night without your permission?
Yeah.
Put in all the cameras and you just have to deal with it?
Yeah. I like when you like go to Target too, and like you're trying to find something and you can't find it. You go to an employee, like you're looking for paper towels, like, excuse me, where are the? And they like, no, and they walk away, and you're like, I need paper towels.
we've had some challenges where I don't know if the store actually knew we were filming there. Truly, we filmed in IKEA. No one ever talked to it. We just went in, set up the cameras, filmed all day. Yes, kid, that's right. I know.
Oh.
Filmed all day, and left.
IKEA's here tonight.
IKEA's with us. Yeah.
Like IKEA was like, lock up on the way out. And
Yeah.
toss us the keys. It was so strange.
But then people will. I don't know if you guys know IKEA, but you need help when you're there. You know, you're buying a smorgasbord or whatever it is, and people like, and people started asking us questions. And Q got caught up, and he literally picked up a shift at IKEA because there was no other workers around. So he's the only guy, and he was on the computer, like literally looking up if they had the Versenderven in like white, and he's like checking it out.
Trying to be helpful, that's all.
It was so funny. We're like, Q, you want to get back to your turn, buddy? We got to film a show.
He was a nice old man. I wanted to help him.
Remember we got thrown out of Costco?
Yeah.
Sorry, moving on.
Oh, I love Costco.
Me too.
Not the bit, the store.
The bargains.
I got to tell you, it's one-stop shopping.
Everything is one-stop shopping. You stop
I mean,
there.
Costco is truly
True, in
you
bulk.
get
Well, when
winter
Costco-
boots, a television, shrimp. I mean, I can go on.
Remember when you and I got our hands on a Costco card? It wasn't and we used to go for DVDs every Wednesday to Costco.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'll give you another. Well, I shouldn't give all the tricks about Costco.
The Costco.
But I just really like Costco. You get yourself a.
Did you pick up a sponsorship deal I'm not aware of?
I love going to Costco for the holidays, and when I'm gonna have family over, I get into it. I make a big list,
Sal Vulcano, presented by Costco.
but then I'll deviate from
Sal's Club.
I'll tell you what, when Cracker Barrel closed down in malls, Costco took the place with the sampling stations. Fantastic.
What are your thoughts on Costco?
We're gonna start in the
I'm
first
just trying
one.
to figure out how to get to the next bit
Thoughts
here.
on Costco till we get to the back. BJ's. I like
Yes.
those too.
Yeah. Let's just start shouting out big box
BJ's
stores.
Wholesale. BJ's Wholesale.
BJ's Wholesale.
Store.
There's one out on the Long Island Expressway.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Yeah.
Anyway, my wife gave me a Costco the other day. Stop it.
She gave me a Costco.
And then,
I'm just kidding. I don't have a wife.
Staten Island Museum. You guys,
Yes.
that's pretty impressive.
We love them. That was great.
How do you guys feel about it? I mean, what do you think? I mean, it's a museum honoring you guys in your hometown. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it was really cool. Actually, it's really nice to hear from them about how many people have come out and shown some love there. So thanks so much. Make some noise if you went there. Have you checked it out yet?
Not yet.
2 people, great. Glad you guys can make it. You two. Everybody else, what the hell? The ferry's free. Go. No, but it's we heard from them, and it's just really cool to have it in your hometown. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone a couple of times and sat behind the velvet rope. Twice I've done it. Sat behind the velvet rope and pretended I was an exhibit. Yeah, and people came in and they were like, "Oh my, what the?" And then I would get up and take pictures, and then I'd sit back down like. Did that twice. I'll probably do it a few more times. So go check it out.
Yeah.
And then to go from a museum, now you're venturing into the mobile app world. And
You guys have the new Jokers game?
There's a new
cool,
mobile
right?
app.
Oh, the mobile app plug. Here it comes.
It's on iTunes and Google Play, and I think we might have a quick little. God, I look old.
Vignette.
It's
Holy
actually
cow!
so
We have a quick little video of that. We can throw that up.
They have 12 different games.
Yeah,
How
it's
is that?
cool.
Yeah, it's like the old. Like I played myself as we were doing Frogger before. It's Frogger with me and Pierre the Mime going across the cars. It's so much fun.
Fun.
Yeah. Sal loves it.
Very cool. Do you guys want to do some Q&A?
Q&A, you guys got
questions
questions?
for the Jokers? I don't know if you got to turn the lights up out there. I think there's are there people out there with mics? I see. And then here we go.
Oh,
We
there's
have
some
a couple
mics.
over here, a couple over here. So I think if you guys kind of go alternate back and forth, we'll start over here first. Grab somebody and a question.
Is anybody dressed as a character from Jokers in the audience?
What do we got? I
Right?
love that shirt.
There's Q, yeah. What's that?
It's okay. I'm the manager.
Captain
Joe.
Fatbelly? Any Captain Fatbelly?
Okay, here we go.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Appleby. I'm from Maine. My question is, your challenges push each other to kind of edge your socialness. There are a lot of people who have a hard time just going out every day. What would you recommend? And maybe you could turn this into an app, like a game people could play, like say hi to 5 people.
Oh, that's an
That's a pretty good idea, actually.
really
You
good idea.
trademark that?
Yeah, I want some nickels, but it's yours.
There you go.
It's my idea.
I think, yeah, I mean, it's funny because we are all on the different, I think on the spectrum of,
Yeah, well, I'm definitely on the spectrum.
yeah. I mean, Q is, we have different levels of being comfortable being out and about with people, just naturally, even before the show happened, So I think you just have to find what you're comfortable with, and don't be afraid. There's some nice people out there.
Although, conversely, if you see us walking around, I'm the very shy one who is afraid of everyone and doesn't want to talk to anyone. So if you come up to me suddenly, you may get attacked.
But I would jump on that idea with the mobile app. Like people can submit those.
I think
and-
you could really help.
Yeah,
socially
it's a good idea.
people. I think that's one of the reasons I love the show. You force yourselves
Right.
to talk to people. I'm doing it right now.
There you go. You did great.
You're doing a good job, bud. Yeah.
You win.
All right, how about over here on the left?
Hi, my name's Pete. I'm a big fan. I was just wondering, when are we going to get Murr on Tell 'em Steve Dave and Tom Flanagan on Impractical Jokers?
Murr's welcome anytime. Anytime. He was supposed to be on a few times, but I schedule every week. Tell him Steve Dave is a podcast I've done for 9 years. Brian Johnson and the guys have all been on except for Murray. It's just been a schedule thing. It hasn't been like a joke against Murray or anything like that. We'll get him on.
Okay, and Tom Flanagan on Impractical Jokers?
Nah, he'll never travel down.
What about Get 'em?
God, no. Yeah.
Thanks for the question.
Thanks, bud. No.
My name's Carter, and this is for Murr. Out of all the punishments you've given to the other Jokers, what's your favorite that you've given to them?
That I've given to them? I don't think I've gotten my revenge yet. Because I feel like I get the worst, man.
You lose a lot.
I lose a lot. I'm a real big loser. My favorite one that I've given them, I think Joe Joe as the massage chair is, I think, is just so classically funny. I think Sal in the corn maze is brilliantly funny, or kittens on his chest. And for Q, gosh, my favorite punishment for you, Q.
Pierre.
Oh, you know, I'd say Pierre's the most annoying out of all of them.
Pierre
Tarantula's was right on the edge of the boundary of being a good human. So there you go. And for me, you know, Danica McKellar, prostate, nipples, eyebrows, you know, they all.
It just, that soundbite sounds like you said Dana McKellar's prostate nipples.
It's a Thursday night.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hey, Chris.
I had the same question, but it was for all of you. Well, what's your favorite punishment for the other guys?
What's our favorite for the other guys? I mean, I really, we'll take one each just to speed it up a little bit, but I really enjoyed, I think Murr in the Danica McKellar one was one of the first ones that we were able to like pull off as a complete reversal. Like no one saw that coming at all. And our team, we thought that for 6 months, and we had to like do so much like groundwork for that one. So that was one of the first ones. That's one of my favorites for him, I think, ever, was Danica McKellar. And then she did a great job. So
I'd like to mention Sal. My favorite punishment for him, we'll take one each, I guess, is the virtual reality punishment. Where, you know, he put the horror game and we transform the room and it becomes real and the little girls stalk him and taunt him.
Actually, a little known thing about that one. That was, what happened?
are they here, the girls?
Did something go on?
I think they just showed my face and I looked miserable.
Oh, yeah. You guys like Rick and Morty? You guys like that, Jim? The VR punishment was actually Justin Roiland had a hand in creating that with us, uncredited. So now there's a little mashup for you guys. Yeah. I don't know if you give a shit, but if you like Rick and Morty, there's a crossover right there. Yeah.
I'll go back to, I think, one of the earliest seasons. One that always sticks out in my mind is when we made Joe be a magician on stage at the casino. And we put him in shackles, an escape artist, I should say, a Houdini, and we put him in shackles and a straitjacket, and then lowered him into a tank of water that was rising, and he was never going to escape from it. But we let the audience figure that out on their own. So after like 90 minutes of Joe just splashing around in the tank, everyone just started to leave one by one. We shut the stage lights off. He stayed up there. Yeah. And then like there was like 2 or 3 people left. And then a guy came out and just started sweeping.
Like Carol Burnett. It was great.
That was fun because it's just Joe's face on display, which is my favorite.
I think Murr is the vampire with the choir. Doesn't get as much love as it should.
Another great twist.
I mean, that one was crazy funny, and I think that one is one of my favorites.
Why am I Dracula?
I think we're over here. Oh, over there.
There?
Sorry.
No, he just
went.
So it's you. It's you.
One job.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Tony. I'm a big fan of yours. Watched your show this whole time. Seen you on tour. Saw you at Comic-Con before. I had one question. I was curious. If you 4 were made into a human centipede, who would be first, second, third, fourth?
I call fourth.
Yeah, I'd like to be in the 2 or 3 position.
Yeah. That's terrific because I'd love to be number 1.
Oh, then I want to be 2.
I guess by default I'm 3 then. Thank you.
I did not think we'd be able to answer that efficiently and quickly.
Yeah. It's almost like we're almost about it.
We're almost in order. If you 2 flip, we're in order.
I called fourth like someone called shotgun.
And now an example.
Do it in an elevator.
You're up, child.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a child. My name's Chance, and my question
Is that your real name?
yeah,
Terrific.
great
That's
name.
amazing.
I was an accident.
Well, hold on. It just goes to goes to show you how good our panel's going. That the biggest laugh of the day did not come from us.
Your parents took a chance.
So who would win?
My real name's Community Chest. That was very smart and over most of your heads.
So who would win in a 2 versus 1? Joe and Murr against Sal? Because I feel like if you had a Q, it would be unfair.
You're right.
What are we doing?
Yeah, what do we?
Fighting.
In like a fight to the death,
Why go fight to the death?
right?
Chance, I'd love to get some popcorn and watch it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be awesome.
Wait, is that the question? If we were being violent to each other?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like the purge.
I got news for you. Stop being so damn funny, buddy. All right, thank you.
In this scenario, are our mouths sewed to each other's buttholes or no? No. Oh, that's different.
I don't know who would win. I guess 2-on-1, I'd probably win. No, I don't know. If we were cooking, I'd lose. You guys are both better cooks than me. Did that answer your question? I'm sorry. I feel bad even thinking about being violent to them. Well, one of them.
Well, we do this scenario a lot. Like, let's say we're on a raft, right, and it's sinking, and Joe can only save one of us, and himself obviously he's going to save. Who would you choose?
We say this all the time that I'm Murr's only shot at survival in any situation. Like I'm not even a definite, but I'm his only chance.
Yeah. I mean, is the option that I just have more room on the boat?
Yeah.
And float away?
Thank you, Chance, for making us think about killing each other. Thank you.
Chance.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm from New Jersey. If I
Rachel.
stutter, I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I have a question, but I wanted to say something really quick because Rob Emmer told me I should.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's my birthday today.
Hey!
Happy birthday.
And I wanted to mention really quick that I was in a really rough spot about 1.5 years ago, and your show kind of like literally saved my life.
Oh.
So I met Murr at a book signing a while back. I just wanted to thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
But
Thank you for sharing that. Thanks.
It's an honor. Thank you.
I do actually, I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. I do actually have a question. What's the craziest thing you've done off camera?
Statute
there's a
of
human
limitations is not up yet on that, so I can't answer that at the moment. But you guys.
It would be great if you said all that to us and then be like, but I also do really have a question. Why you little bitches?
Yeah.
That would have showed that Chance who's funny.
We've done a bunch of crazy stuff, but one thing really just comes to mind. We were leaving one of our live shows, and we came outside, and this woman said, "Oh my God, I'm such a big fan of you guys." And she got out of her car, and she had a toddler in the back seat of the car, and we're like, "Oh, you're just leaving your baby in the car?" She's like, "I don't care. This is more important." And I said, "Okay." Okay, and I jumped in the car and drove away.
And the baby was an accident, though.
I came back to him doubled. I came back to them doubled over in laughter. As I was like, "I don't care," and I'm like, "Okay."
Well, but you know what you did? You didn't just like make a U-turn. He drove till he was out of eyesight.
Yeah. So there was a slight change in the mother from like, this is funny to like, what?
Wait,
Is he coming back?
It's a kidnapping. It's a kidnapping. I think the fact that you guys do your cruise ship, and that's not really, I mean, that's the most insane thing I've seen.
Yeah.
That you guys put yourselves out there on a cruise ship for 4 or 5
Anybody
days.
here coming on the cruise?
Yeah.
Couple people?
You got to check this out. It's insane.
Yeah, the cruise is a good time. We just
Yeah.
hang out with 2,500 fans for 5 days. It's insane.
Yeah.
So,
Contained.
thank you. Good question.
All right, hi, my name is Emily Salazar. I'm gonna break it down. Okay?
Oh.
You guys have a chance to go and make your, like, out of all of you, you guys can, like, break each other parts like a doll. What would be, like, your, like, one, like, perfect Impractical Joker?
Is no one vetting these questions?
Was acid passed out as everyone walked in?
I mean, I would take Sal's penis, right? What? No? Is that not? No, like you wouldn't.
He said to make the perfect Impractical Joker. That thing ain't no joke. Listen. To make the perfect Impractical Joker, okay? That's what you're saying. You're saying to build like the Frankenstein the perfect, because that ain't no joke.
No.
The perfect Impractical Joker, right? That is straight up no joke. He cranked for real. So do it. Get him.
Sal's
I would say
Sal's got that dong.
Yeah. So
Come on, just show him already.
Yeah, go on. It overshadows Jaden Smith.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think we'd be building for 3 because we don't need any part of Sal to be a successful Joker. So, I just spit all over my back.
It's easy to name how you can make a more defective human out of us. Like put Sal's flat feet, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. He spit his drink all over my back.
You mean just physical body parts? I would say you take Sal's hair, Joe's eyes, my eyebrows, and Q's
everything else.
Q's body. Q's manly, Q's musk.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you. I hope that answered your question.
Wow. Nice one.
Oh, boy.
Go feed that panda.
All right. How's it going, guys?
Wait, don't. Let's not try to start out doing each other with these weird fucking questions, please. Can we just. Did I curse? I'm in effing questions.
He's like, you've got to cannibalize one Joker.
Who eats who first?
My name's Jesse. I'm from Brooklyn. My family and I are huge fans.
Thanks,
my grandmother loves you guys. You make us
thank
all
you.
crack up.
Great.
Thank
You
you.
guys for being so awesome.
Thanks.
I apologize in advance if my question seems a little unoriginal, but I've been thinking about this for days. So, okay, if you had a fatal 4-way between Tony Gunk, Cranjus McBasketball, okay, Captain Fatbelly, and a ferret, who would win?
I mean, Fatbelly all the way, right?
Yeah, he's a superhero.
And the Fatbelly
He's an actual superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'd all agree on Fat Belly.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
I think you'd have the power to make everybody suck it.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
You've been thinking about that one a long time, have you?
Days and days.
Yeah. All right.
It's not a bad power to have. If I had to choose a superpower, it would be flying, but I might change it to have the power to suck it. I don't know. Yeah. I do. You're right. You're right. I can do that right now. There's a superhero inside all of us.
I'm Dylan, and
Hey, bud.
I promise I have a normal question.
Okay, Dylan. Thank you. Take us back to reality, buddy.
So far, you're giving off serial killer vibes, so.
Hi, my name is Dylan, and I promise I have a regular question.
If I were to break into your home while you were asleep.
If I were to wear your skin as a mask.
Just kidding, buddy. Go ahead.
What are you most allergic to? All right, go ahead.
So Q's had a few punishments where he's punished all of the guys.
Yeah.
So my question is, if Joe, Sal, or Murr had a punishment like that where they had to give the other 3 punishment together, what would you guys do?
Well, Joe did that.
Tattoos, I did.
Yeah,
I did tattoos.
And the baby.
And the baby punishment.
Yeah. And then the baby,
And the baby show.
thing.
We
I
just
did
filmed
too.
one with 3 of us, right? What was it? A week ago, 2 weeks ago?
There's
only one
that
combination
hasn't
that hasn't
happened
done
to me yet.
I don't think he's.
I have an idea. I have an idea for it, but I can't.
He can't win.
I can't say it.
Sal's got a great idea he's been thinking about for 6 seasons. He just can't win.
I have one up if that happens in that scenario, but I can't say it because then it would give it.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So that's a bad.
But thank you.
I was going to have, if I ever won an episode and they lost, I was going to have them just sit in a chair and apologize to me. That's the punishment. Just sincerely apologize.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah, that is funny. Thanks, Dylan.
over here.
Very good, bud.
Hello, my name is Xander, and I have a very simple question for you. You mentioned dubs earlier, and a friend of mine was talking to me. This is his first ever time hearing you guys in actual English, because he always heard the Spanish dub.
Sure.
And the Spanish dub's more masculine. It's like, oh, you guys have like really deep voices and stuff like that. But I'd like to ask you, what is your favorite dub of Impractical Jokers?
Well, in different countries, it's different. It's called different things too. In Holland, the show is called. You can imagine what it translates to: "De fuckers."
That's true. That's true.
D-E-F-O-K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in Belgium, the show is called Verteverden, which means 4 dicks.
Yeah.
It's kind of true. There you go.
Yeah. So I think those titles are the best part of everything about the dubbing. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
My name is Mia Rodriguez. I'm from Queens.
Hi. Hello.
I'd like to thank Joe because I couldn't get him to autograph it myself, but my boyfriend did. And thank you for autographing this. I really like it.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Now, I'm sorry for the question I'm about to ask.
Oh, okay. That was a precursor. Go ahead.
But if, and this is going out if any of you are married, don't think about that. First,
What the hell is going on out there?
Does this involve Derek Jeter?
There is probably just like one huge joint being passed around out there.
Spliff of spliffs.
if two of you were in a relationship,
Two of us might as well be, but yes.
Yeah.
who would make the best companion?
Oh. You know, there is a ton of fan fiction on the internet, no joke, where people, you know, for some reason always put Sal and I in a relationship, and I'm always the bottom.
Yeah. Opposites attract. I think that's a good pairing.
I think Sal would be the best, right? He seems the most romantic and coziest.
Coziest?
Yeah, I could see cuddling with Sal on
Coziest? What are you
a cold, wintry night.
You're explaining a nice apartment? It's so cozy.
What am I, a terry cloth bathrobe?
Thanks for that weird question. Next.
Hey guys, I'm Jamie.
Hey.
Since hearing about Sal's penis, I think I already know the answer. Who gets the most girls?
Just girls or the spectrum?
Who gets laid the most?
Who got it? I think probably, no, not me. I've given up on everything. I have, man. That PlayStation Spider-Man game came out. What do I need? Sex. I'll watch porn for 5 to 1 minute and just play PlayStation. That's it. I'd say Murray. Murray he's a hound. He goes out and hounds it.
I'm 42, no hair, and I sleep with a blankie. There's your answer.
It's not.
Who said hot?
It's not really. Yes, we're middle-aged men. We don't go. It's not like that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Joe's better than one. I don't even know what that means. You're up. Go ahead.
This is going to be our second to last question.
So let's make it.
You think?
Which means all the pressure's on you, yellow shirt.
Yeah.
You got it? Yo, yellow shirt.
Get ready.
You're the last question, so do not F this up.
I won't. I got you.
All right. No pressure.
Oh, man, if it's not a good question, everyone here is going to boo you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Bryn. I wanted to know what each of your guys' favorite challenge was.
Challenge that we just played in the thing? I mean, I think collectively, honestly, it's Cranges McBasketball.
Yeah, probably.
We have so much fun doing that one, right? Am I wrong there?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. It's one of them. I like the presentation bits, but Cranges is up there for sure.
I love the hide and seek challenge where we had to film each other on our own cell phones, you know?
That was fun to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, boy, here we go.
All right.
Hey, one sec. Before you ask your question, none of this would be possible, honestly. The movie, working with this excellent gentleman here who made us better than we ever could dream of being. None of this would be possible without you guys. Everything good thing that happens to us, we are four.
You guys are unbelievable.
We're four regular guys from Staten Island that really lucked out. And the network took a chance on us, and you guys took a chance on us.
Even the people leaving early, not even without you.
Yeah, not you guys.
We see you.
Yeah, we see you leaving. Why don't you just get the hell out of
at
here?
work. So thank you. In the middle of a thank you, just walk right out the goddamn door.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Don't stop. Go get a hot pretzel. We know you haven't eaten
All right,
all day.
are they gone? We're going to show you guys the movie. Not really. I just wanted to screw with them.
Yeah,
but thank you guys. We love you.
Yeah, we love you like a family. Okay, yes, sir.
Thank you, Murray.
I'm Thomas Trapp. I actually live in Staten Island.
Detroit!
Yeah.
Shaolin.
Yeah. Hold on. I forgot one.
Oh, boy. Hold on.
I remember.
Wow. Stop. He's one of yours.
Let the man speak. Let the man speak.
Boo him. He's one of yours.
Let's.
Go ahead, buddy.
If you guys weren't on the TV show, what would you be doing now?
Oh, that's a good question.
All right.
Hold on.
You did it.
It's a good question.
Good question. Thomas Trapp, you did it.
Nice,
You
buddy.
son of a bitch, you pulled it out.
It's a Good save because you started taking a shit in the beginning. I mean, I know you're right.
Oh well, yeah. I was a New York City firefighter before the show. Thank you. So I got to imagine that's still what I would be doing. You know, there's no reason for me to do anything else.
Yep.
Sally?
I always wanted to be an interior decorator. For real.
Yeah.
I feel like I would like doing that. I just recently did it for my own home, and I really thought it was fun. And then someone asked me that, and I was like, you know what? I would try that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, thank you guys for cheering that. Thank you.
I always wanted to be an architect growing up. That's what I would probably try to do with that. But I also liked being in sales, being a salesman. So I would probably sell architecture.
I think I would have joined the cast of Da Fuckers. Probably. Because I'm the biggest fucker of them all.
What about you, Hench?
Yeah, what about you?
Oh, man, I don't know. I think I would probably be a boat captain.
A boat captain?
Yeah.
I could see it.
On a boat. Drive a boat around.
Ferry.
Check on people.
Staten Island Ferry.
I would love to do that. Yeah, maybe do that. Yeah. I think that's all the time we have. Everybody,
Hey, can I get a Larry real quick? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. We love you so much.
Thanks, guys, so much.
Thank you, guys.
Sal, Joe, Murr.
Thank
Love you
you.
guys.
Thank you.